Good evening, it's Brian here, Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. This is a 1.7 diesel executive Hyundai Tucson that we now have in stock, and we know this car really well. We actually used to own the car for 3 or 4 months when it was brand new. The previous owner then bought it from us, and he has kept a full service history through the garage with ourselves. It's a nice executive spec, so we're going to have a look around the outside of the car in terms of condition and features. We're going to go for a drive in the car, and we're also going to have a look around the inside. If there's any information you want, Brian is my name, Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. So let's begin by looking at the outside of the car in terms of condition and features. Brian is my name, by the way. If there's any information you want on this particular car, please do give me a call, text, WhatsApp, whatever suits. 086 843 1945. That's 086 843 1945. Okay, starting at the back, what do I see? Things I like on these cars are LED taillights, which are quite stylish along the back, which are on that executive model. Parking sensors, we'll see when we get into the inside of this car, is also standard, and even small things like all the Tucsons have this nice roof spoiler up top. The rear windows, because it's an executive model, actually also come with privacy glass, which gives it that nice upmarket look. And this particular Tucson also comes with a tow bar. The reason the previous one had a tow bar, big into caravanning. So they'll tow 1.4 tons, this 1.7 diesel engine, quite easily. So they've always been a popular choice for people that use caravans. Moving on round to the side of the car, these wheels are a 17-inch alloy wheel, and then down the side, as you can see, everything's colour coded. Things like door handles, wing mirrors, and even the wing mirrors have that convenience function. So basically when I lock the car, they come in, and when I unlock the car, they come back out as well. And in terms of condition, looking down the side of the car, you can see all the panels are nice and straight and tidy. The wheels, actually, in fairness, are also in good condition overall. As part of a pre-sale check, what we're going to do on the car is check to see what's due in terms of tyres and brakes and all that kind of stuff. And we're also going to look around to see if there's any warranty work outstanding on the car, so it will be well prepared before anyone comes to collect the car. And once all the servicing work is done on the car, it will be properly cleaned up and detailed as well. Again, looking down the passenger side of the car, those panels are all in nice condition, and the wheels are in excellent condition on the front and the rear. One other neat thing actually on the Tucsons is they came from the factory with mud flaps. Sounds like a small thing, but it just finishes off the end of the wheel arches quite nicely, and they're practical as well. The Tucson does a million gazillion things for a million different people. They've been really, really popular. Actually, best-selling car in Ireland for years. But, well, for 3 years. But one of the things that they do really well is looks. They look damn nice, and I think you'll agree on the front of the car that is a pretty car. So many people like these cars because they remind them so much of the Santa Fe, but they didn't come with that awkward price tag. So this is a good looking vehicle. Anyway, what we're going to do is we'll have a drive in it. Just before we do, however, I have forgotten to tell you about these are big long parking lights which look nice. This is a dipped headlight, this is a full headlight, and this in here is a cornering lamp, so when you turn left or right, it's giving you extra light depending on what direction you're turning. Down through here, front fog lights are also standard, and then these are your LED daytime running lamps. This executive also has a nice brushed aluminium cascading grille, and that is complemented along the bottom by this brushed aluminium skid plate. And the engine in these cars is a 1.7 115 brake horsepower turbo diesel engine, which in fairness has been damn reliable. The engine is out since 2016, and it has been a very, very reliable unit. And road tax on these cars then is €200 for the year, with realistic fuel efficiency of somewhere in the region of about 45 to 50 miles per gallon, which is somewhere in that 6 or so to 6.5 litres per 100 kilometres range. That is what I have seen people who own these cars coming in, getting their car serviced, or when they're trading them back into us. That's what I see on the trip computers. So hopefully that'll give you an idea of what they're like to run. And in terms of warranty on these cars, this particular car is going to have a warranty until 2021, and roadside assist is going to be until 2021 as well. Anyway, as we're saying, we're going to go for a drive. So one of the other things that always stands out in these cars also as well is they're super comfortable. So rake reach on the steering wheel, the seat, I'll show you in a minute how that works. Obviously it goes up and down and back and forward, but there's lumbar support and all that kind of stuff as well. There's a lovely cabin, so I can see nice and bright, big windows. So it's just a nice place to be. I think that's what a lot of people like about these cars. And it drives really good. It drives like a car. It doesn't drive like an SUV. Stuff along here, people used to like these executives and still do very much because it has the big screen in through the centre with the navigation, and your camera, we'll see in a little while, is going to come up through there. And after that then down through here, dual zone climate, so different temperatures on each side of the car, heated seats. We'll have a look at that in a sec. Like we were saying, it's a 1.7 diesel engine. There's plenty of get up and go in it, so nice and easy in first. And then just when I'm past these people, I'm just going to accelerate from second gear to get us up to 100 kilometers an hour. So second gear into third, fourth, and that's 100 kilometers an hour. And this particular example drives very well. Again, as I was saying, it hasn't been into our workshop yet. We're going to a tricky and bumpy back road, but before we do, brakes feel good, steering feels fine, gearbox, clutch, all that kind of stuff feel absolutely lovely. And then we're on this tricky, bumpy back road section, and it's really nice and solid and flat, so it doesn't pitch and roll too much. So that's why people like them, because they feel very much like a car, but you still have that nice high driving position. So, like what we're saying, yes, they drive very well. As I said always, don't take my word for it, come try it yourself. Meant to unlock the boot. Okay, so take two. The boot, okay, this car has not been cleaned yet, so this is exactly how it is traded in. I always find that people that are into caravans and stuff, they do tend to look after the cars quite well. And in terms of under here, we have a spare wheel, which is actually, do you know what? It's the exact same spare wheel that comes on the outside of the car. And the plastics are in good condition. It does need a quick clean on the outside, and then you have this tonneau cover over here for privacy. And as we move around into the back of the car, then there is leather. This is an executive, so you do get a leather interior. Child locks are back here, electrics for windows are over here. The leather seats are in excellent condition. There is 3 head restraints, there is 3 3-point safety belts. There's Isofix over here, there's Isofix on the passenger side. There's a big armrest in through the centre with a drinks holder. There's ventilation in through there as well. The back of the seats, and they are plastic and they can scratch. They're in nice condition on this particular one, as is the passenger side also as well. So I would say interior wise on that car, condition is quite good. In terms of adult passengers, you can also, well, or children, you can do 2 things. So by lifting the handle, you can drop both seats forward if you want to carry awkward things. However, I like the other function because I'm lazy, which means seat goes all the way back. It's mega comfortable. Long journey, this is a nice place to sit. Moving up front then, as you'd imagine, leather as a theme continues. This is an area that gets worn on a lot of cars. This one is in good condition, as is this bolster over here again. So full black leather in nice condition all the way through. Height adjustable seat, and this is lumbar support here for lower back. As we saw already, the steering wheel is rake reach, so we can pull it in and push it out whichever way suits. Electrics for windows and mirrors over here, and then this is things like traction control and brightness of the dash. So if you're sitting in one of these cars, this is your point of view then. So you have your nice big bright white clocks in through there, revolution counter, speedo over through here, and my trip meter in through here, which I can manipulate using these buttons in through here. So it's going to tell me information such as, first of all, speed, average fuel efficiency, how long the car's been running, navigation, radio, next service due, and also tyre pressures independently. Tells you each tyre. You would be surprised the amount of cars that do not tell you that. This one tells you the exact pressure as you're driving, and each tyre, dead handy. So many cars just give you a warning, don't tell you anything else. Back onto our point of view then, over here is cruise control with a speed limiter. Over here then is Bluetooth in through here. These are our automatic lights that come on at night, and we already saw they're cornering, and these are the wiper controls in through here. At night time there's lovely blue instrumentation all the way up through the car. Over here I've got an armrest, which means this opens up in through there. After that, drinks holders in through here, 6 forward gear setup, and this relates to our reversing camera as well as our parking sensors. Heating controls then are dual zones, so we've got different temperatures on each side of the car, which means we can independently manipulate temperatures. And let's face it, no man or woman is always the same temperature. And front and rear windscreen demisters, and the cool thing then we saw already, front heated seats. USB connector down through there with 12 volt power outlets. And back up into the radio then, here we will have things such as our radio. It is touchscreen with a list, map we saw already, general settings down through here, and phone information all the way up through there. Actually, one other thing I noticed on this car as well, previous owner had genuine Hyundai wind deflectors fitted to it as well. So there is our 2016 Hyundai Tucson 1.7 diesel executive. We can take a trade-in, we can organise finance if you want any information on the car. Brian is my name. 086 843 1945. Fitzpatrick's Garage, family run business in operation for almost 70 years. Hopefully this car is of interest to you. Thanks for taking the time to watch. And actually, the other thing I forgot to tell you, it's got a full Hyundai service history, this particular car. So it's just going to give you that bit of confidence. If you're buying a car like this, we know this car inside out. We know it since day one. We used to own the car, and then the second owner always brought it back to us for work. So it's good peace of mind when you're buying an expensive vehicle. Anyway, thanks for taking time to watch.